Let me ask you about the Tren de Aragua, right? This is the gang in Venezuela, very powerful, very strong. How would you compare them to MS-13, Mara Salvatrucha? How comparable are they to them?
Well, they have a different tactics, and certainly in Tren de Aragua managed to grow beyond borders much faster. I mean, they are acting in North America. They got the support from the government, and I think that's a big difference. I mean, this regime in Venezuela actually gave them safe havens of territory for them to operate. And that's how they start getting stronger and stronger and involved in all kinds of different illegal activities. And well, you know how the jail system works in Venezuela. So jails end up being also safe havens for criminal gangs to coordinate their activities from within the jails. And that's how Tren de Aragua also grew and expanded. So now it has certainly its tentacles all around the hemisphere, but believe me, still gets support from within Venezuela. And that's what ought to be understood. If we want to get rid of these gangs, if we want to reduce drug trafficking and that go through Venezuela as it never did before, and keeps on growing, if we want to stop migration, if we want to stop the liaison of U.S. enemies such as Iran and Russia, we need to go to the cause of the problem. And the cause of the problem is a regime that has turned Venezuela into the criminal hub of the Americas. We have the chance to turn it into the energy hub of the Americas, and we need you now. In that sense, we both agree. But my difference with you is that we should not wait until January, because this is the moment in which the regime is very weak, unstable.
Yeah, so I don't disagree. Even Mike, even if you look at Chevron is not a fan of putting sanctions on Venezuela because he wants to buy the oil, right? He's thinking about from the business. There's a lot of people that have different opinions. So it's like, no, don't do this and don't do that. It's still good. It's okay. We can't get involved in a business. Why do we want to get involved? Just leave them alone. So let me understand this. So Maduro has Tren de Aragua. He has Cabello. He has the Hezbollahs that are locally dealt, and he has Russia. And those are the people that you guys have to go up against?
Yeah, and we won the election, even though we had everything against us. And we were able to prove it, even though everybody said we wouldn't do it. So now it is a moment in which the regime, I'm going to say that once again, certainly is looking desperately to get support from all those groups. I don't think he was very successful in his recent visit to Russia. He didn't get remarkable that precisely Lula and Petro, they decided not to recognize Maduro's fraud because they understand that this is an issue that goes beyond ideological issues, Patrick. And since you mentioned the energy companies, I want to be very clear with this issue because people try to not evade this answer. I want to be direct with you. We certainly want big, strong, honest, competent corporations in energy to come and invest in Venezuela. But we want to do them complying with our laws and helping to develop a country, not to destroy it. Right now, when they operate in Venezuela, they are forced to have a partnership with the most corrupt oil company in the world. And most of the resources they give to the government are used to persecute and to promote migration, which is paradoxical. So we believe these companies should reduce their operations until we have a transition to democracy, which can take place very soon, and have them being partners of this transition in order to liberate Venezuela and then be able to have huge, transparent operations that comply with, all the standards of transparency, environment, and so on, which are not being held in Venezuela today.